welcome back to the channel once again. It's your girl DUMEBI Leah. If you're an oldie, you guys know I love you. You're the real MVP. Okay, welcome back. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome. I do hope you decide to join the big happy family by hitting the subscribe button right below, just right there, and then notification bell beside it. That way YouTube lets you know whenever I drop a new video. So this video we're going to be doing makeup and talking. It's not really about the makeup, guys, just I want to chat with you guys because it's been a while I did it. I just want to share with you guys like a summary of what 2020 was, the lessons that I learned, and then how I'm growing from it. And then basically I want to say, like, congratulations to you. If you're watching this video, it means you made it past the difficult year 2020 and you're being ushered into 2021. I hope 2021 comes with us like compensation for all the mess up that 2020 came with. So without talking too much, let's just get right into it, guys. Just to begin, I'm going to be going in with this Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. This will be my first time using this primer. I've heard, actually I used it in my previous video, but like this is the first time trying out this primer. This is my first tube ever, and I think it reminds me sort of the number 7 Beautifully Matte Primer, being that it's mattifying but it's not drying on the skin. It doesn't dry you out. You guys, I am trying a new organic skincare line, and I'm really impressed by it. I don't know if you guys can notice that there's a different glow to my skin. I used to have a lot of sunburns and hyperpigmentation on my face, but this has cleared it out. Then my face used to be like 2 shades darker than my hand, you know. But no, I think it's pretty much the same thing. Look at my skin. I used to have a lot of breakouts in this area, especially when it's that time of the month or getting to that time of the month. At some point it even got better. Even when it's not that time of the month, I just see like very annoying acne on my forehead. But right now, since I started using that skincare brand, I haven't noticed that. And this is not sponsored actually, guys. I bought that skincare brand with my own money after a girlfriend of mine had used it, and I really loved the way her skin was looking. It's ODD Botanics. I'm going to put the name on the screen. She's on Instagram. I had no intention of mentioning her in this video, but I don't know, for some reason I just like to tell you guys everything because I feel like you guys are like my best friends, sort of. And it's funny that I feel that way because the day I ran into one of my subscribers, I had that video. I'm going to link it up there. The way she greeted me and everything, she greeted me like, you know, like she knows me. And I realized that when people watch you, you know, on YouTube, and you know, they just somehow feel like they know you, like you're not a stranger to them. And for me, it felt a little awkward for me, but I was happy because I feel like for people to be able to connect with me in that way just by watching my videos, I feel like that's the whole purpose of me coming out here and sharing my journey and sharing my life story with you guys. So I felt good and happy about it. Yeah, so I'm guessing that's how you guys feel, you know, when you watch me. So I'm grateful to all of you that have stuck with me all through this time, all through the years, my OGs, for the new ones too that just found me and have been supporting me by watching, subscribing, sharing my videos. You guys, I really want to just appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys don't know how much of a self-esteem boost it is to feel like you drop a video and people watching, no matter what random thing you want to talk about in the video, people are actually interested in what you have to say. And I'm a very shy person. People don't know because, you know, you probably see me on camera doing all of this and doing all of that, but the truth is I'm doing it in front of the camera. I'm not doing it in front of people. Even though you get to watch the video, it's different. It's not me doing it in front of people. I'm doing it just like in the comfort of my home and all that. But when you guys see me, you guys may be surprised that I'm like blushing and covering my face and stuff like that. That is me. I'm actually a shy person, guys. Thank God for YouTube and the camera. I love the camera, so I can be as lively as I want to be. But if you take me and put me in front of people, oh my God, I'll be like you guys, I really don't know what I was doing. I was supposed to do my face first before brows. For some reason, I just realized I filled my brows in. I'm just going to go ahead and complete the brows. I want to clean them up with some concealer. Taking this Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 7 to clean up my brows. This is the concealer that I said is really not much lighter than me. It's very close to my skin tone. So you guys, I changed my mind. I had to go for a lighter concealer. This one is Adventure Makeup. I just got this recently when I went to buy some makeup products for my makeup box that I use on my clients, and the girl convinced me to use it. I don't know if it's a Nigerian brand. I was skeptical at first about buying it, but well, she was able to convince me, and I don't mind trying new things so that I can always come here and tell you guys about it. So it's really thick and it dries down fast. Those are the two things I've observed about it. But one thing I like about it is that it's not oily. So you guys, I'm done doing my brows. I'm just going to be doing my foundation now, and I'm using this Black Opal True Color foundation in Black Walnuts. So you guys, about the skincare brand, I've been using their body scrub, the soap, their body cream, and their night face cream. Those are the products I've been using, just 4 of them, and I've seen a huge difference. At first I was worried it was making me light, but I realized that it was just my face that was now blending into the same shade as the rest of my body, and I was still able to use the same shade of foundation that I've been using before. So but what I did was, instead of using it every day, now I use it like 4 times a week, because I don't want the change to be so drastic that people begin to wonder what is going on. I am not the kind of person that will ever subscribe to skin bleaching. Now if you're into that, I'm not judging you or anything, but I personally would not do that. But my concerns have always, if you watch my channel, you will know that my concerns have always been the sunburns and hyperpigmentation that I have on my face, that makes my face usually darker than the rest of my body. So I've always been a night cream person, you know, doing my skincare, my home spa and all that. Yeah, but I think I'm investing a lot more in my skin these days, generally in just taking care of myself these days, because I want to feel good about myself, and I feel good when I look good. Okay, like that's how it starts from within, and you have to also take care of yourself outwardly. So ladies, invest in how you look, because it will definitely help how you feel. I'm not saying you should not try to be better generally, like overall, mentally and inside and spiritually and whatever. I'm just saying that looking good helps you feel good. You understand? It's a big confidence boost. I'm using a combination of these two for my highlights. So I will put this one, the Juvia's Place Maya Magic number 7. I'll put it outside. And I'll put the Adventure Makeup one. This one is 07 bronze. I'll put it inside. So now let's talk about the life lessons that I've learned this year, you guys. So I think the number 1 lesson that I've learned, I have it written here just in case you see me looking down. The first lesson that I learned this year is that tomorrow is not promised. Wow, I think everybody can understand what I mean by tomorrow is not promised. I mean, given the number of people that we have lost this year, I don't know if it's because it's a leap year, but like the death toll this year has been alarming. It has been alarming, young and old. Like even my family was affected. If you guys know, you know that I lost my dad this year back in March. So even my family was affected. I lost a friend also this year. I know people that lost people, like relatives, neighbors, work colleagues. It is just, I don't know. I actually hear that it is common with leap years. That's my neighbor's dog. I don't know what that dog is always scratching somehow. I think they need to take that dog for a walk. The dog is bored. Okay, so guys, tomorrow is not promised. So you have to enjoy, like learn to live in the moment. You understand? Take every opportunity. Make the best out of it. Guys, as it is right now, I can proudly beat my chest and say the only thing that I achieved this year was staying alive in good health and preserving my sanity. And I'm not exaggerating. I mean it. Like all my plans for the year, none came to pass. I was supposed to, you know, open my makeup studio. I was supposed to go to driving school. I was supposed, like, there were just a lot. There were a lot that I was supposed to do that I did not do. I just managed to stay alive, to stay healthy. Very important, because health this year was a blessing. Like if you were healthy this year, you were blessed. So I was able to stay alive, I was able to stay healthy, and I was able to stay sane. Now I'm talking about sanity because a lot of the things that happened this year was enough to just make someone lose it. Like it was heavy on our mental health, you know, from COVID to Black Lives Matter. Although I'm not in America, but I mean everybody was affected by that. Then to end SARS here in Nigeria, and then not to talk about my personal life, losing my dad, and my personal life, you know, some people in my life that I had to let go of this year. So it's been a lot, and I'm proud to actually say that I survived this year. I'm glad that you guys survived, because I'm sure everybody had their own personal struggles. Like even my business was affected. Like the devil came, the devil tried it. Every aspect of my life was tested this year. Wow. Be using the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 2 to contour. I don't really care much for cream contour. I know I say this all the time, but today I'm just like, okay, let's just do it. I'll just do it. So the second lesson that I learned this year is that health is wealth. Health is what? Wealth. You will not know what this saying means or what this quote means until you're ill, and then you go to the hospital, and then they start knocking the bills. Like they start telling you how much you have to pay to be healthy. I'm telling you, the fact that you're alive and you're breathing and you're fine, you survived COVID, your lungs are functioning properly, you can wake up, you can work, you can go about your daily activities. It is a blessing. You are wealthy to be alive. That's what it means. Like, so we have to be grateful for health. So I learned that lesson. I learned the value of good health this year. The third thing that I learned this year is to appreciate people. Learn to appreciate people, because sincerely guys, you never know how long you have with these people. You never know how much time you have with them. So appreciate them while you can. Don't wait till they are gone and then you begin to type long episodes on Instagram, and like, what's the point? Let me smell my roses while I'm still alive. I think that's how the saying goes. I don't know who even said that saying, but it just came to mind, and it makes a lot of sense. Okay, so appreciate people while you can, while they're still there. Make time for them. Tell them how much you love them. Don't let misunderstandings linger for too long. Some of these things really in the long run don't really matter. Like 10 years from now, would that thing that they did to you really matter? If it's one of those things that you can let go of, please let go of, okay? So now that my face is all snatched, I'm going to be setting my face. So taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder to set my highlighted areas. And if you guys notice, I didn't really contour my nose. I think I'm beginning to be open to trying this reverse contouring thing that people do, because I tried it once and it kind of made my nose look snatched, and I'm like, oh, so you mean I don't have to put something like 2 dark lines down my nose? So let's see if I get it again this time around. If I get it today, then maybe I'll start doing more of that. I know DUMEBI does that actually. But now you guys, let me deviate from what I'm talking about. This year I realized a lot of people had babies this year. Does it have anything to do with quarantine and people sitting at home? But a lot of people were blessed this year with new life. Even in my family, we have a new family baby. I'm an auntie again, Auntie Pooh Bear for the second time. They call me Auntie Pooh Bear in my house. My siblings call me Auntie Pooh Bear. That's a story for another day. So you guys, now that that is done, I'm just going to be priming my eyelid using the same concealer that I used earlier. You guys, I don't even know what look I want to do, but I know it will make sense when I'm done. Just because it's been a while I use this palette, I'm going to be going into the Queen's palette by Fumi, Auntie Fumi, the Salou Vold, featuring, and Juvia's. I'm feeling like, I don't know, reds and pinks today. So let me take this shade, just put it there. As the fourth lesson that I learned this year is to let go of toxic people. You guys, see, letting go of people, especially people that are close to you, is one of the hardest things to do. But should I shock you? Yes, I will shock you. There is nobody, I repeat, open your ears, listen. There is nobody in this life that you cannot live without. Let me say it again for those at the back. There is nobody in this life that you cannot live without. And take it from me, that is an orphan. I'm living without my 2 parents and I'm okay. I'm not saying that I'm, not missing them, or it's not like significant in my life, like their absence or whatever. I'm just saying that whomever, no matter how important you think they are in your life, whomever you need to let go of, even if it's going to hurt, it will hurt you, it will pain you. If you want to cry, cry. If you want to convulse, convulse. Whatever it is, There is nobody that you cannot live without. So let go of someone that is toxic. By toxic, I mean someone that really is not adding value to your life or is just bringing pain. People that are letting you doubt your self-worth. People that bring only tears and confusion and sadness and misery to your life. People that are not adding anything, but probably instead are even taking, that make you feel bad about yourself. This year, if you guys know how I have perfected the art of muting and blocking, I will mute you, I will block you, and nothing will happen. I have learned that this year because I just realized that my tolerance for bullshit kind of reduced. Like, I'm not really a confrontational person, so the likelihood of me coming to confront you and all that is very low. What do? I just escape from you. I'll just simply mute and block. I will ignore you. You will be shocked, like this girl that is always like acts like she can't live without me could do this. Like she could actually mute me or block me. Honey, you have not seen any. I will. So learn to let go of toxic people. I'll take this pink shade just to blend out the red a bit. Tap off excess, just the edges of the red. Just take the pink inwards just a bit here to blend the transition in the inner part. So you guys, I'm not saying that everybody is replaceable in your life. There are some people that you cannot replace. For instance, maybe like my family, you cannot replace them, you guys. Of course, I know that some family are toxic. If you need to cut out some family members that really, you know that the relationship is dead, man, do you. But for me, my family is irreplaceable in my life. But I think apart from family, I don't know who else in this world that I cannot let go of. Because I mean, if you're bringing me sorrow and pain and you're just not making me feel good, and I realize that the relationship is beyond redemption, like it's the point where I have to walk away, I walk away. So it's good for us to know where we have to walk away. And believe me, for like the first 1 month, 2 months, you may feel like you are going to die because you miss them so much, or you may feel like, oh, I'll never find someone like that. It is a big lie. There is nobody that you cannot let go of in this life. So I'll be taking this shade now. Oh, this is a very pretty shade. I'm just going to blend out the edges with some of that red again because I don't really want it to be a cut crease per se. If life was a thing that money could buy, the rich would leave and the poor gonna die. Living dark is better than a dead lion, so thank God you got your life while that's a lie. Ooh, ah, ooh. So guys, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'll be taking a powder that is slightly lighter than me. You can use an eyeshadow for this, a matte eyeshadow that is like close to your skin tone. I just want to blend up there, like towards the brow bone area. I want to blend the red so that it won't be harsh. I think I'll just go into the brow bone slightly with this shade, since it's lighter than me, so you can give me a bit of a highlight, a subtle highlight. Love that I could not forsake, 'cause I'm your lady and you're my man. Whenever you reach for me, even though there may be times, man, there was a time I could not live without Celine Dion, man. Now I've evolved into someone that cannot live without money. Oh my god. I'm going to be lining my eyes using the Mabrook eyeliner. This is my first time using their eyeliner, but anything Mabrook, I trust it, you guys. So you guys, I'll be using these lashes from Cosmetics. Really, I don't know the lash style, it's off. I'll just apply these lashes and be right back. So you guys, the lashes are on right now, so I want to brush off the setting powder that I used in baking. Then let's talk about number 5. The 5th lesson that I learned this year is that you should never settle for less than you deserve. You deserve the best. So don't bring down your standards because maybe for one reason or the other you feel like, oh, maybe I should just compromise on this and compromise on that. Go for what you deserve, especially when it comes to your life goals or friendships, relationships, your aspirations. Always go for what you deserve. It is achievable, it is attainable. You don't need to, of course, now there are some only realistic standards that we set for ourselves. Yeah, I'm not saying you should set unrealistic, unattainable standards, but you don't need to bring down your standard. You don't need to compromise on some certain things. Now, if I'm going to use myself as an example, there was a point this year that I was very, very lonely. I really needed someone. And you know, I just found out that at some point I was even letting some people that on a normal day I shouldn't have even given my time. So I was letting these people into my life, and guess what? It backfired. So I'm going to be using this MAC powder. You guys, this is my first personal MAC powder. Please clap for me. I deserve a round of applause. I just got it out of the pack. This is the NW58. Look at that rich chocolate. I'm going to be applying this in the area, every other area apart from the place that I highlighted. So you shouldn't bring down your standards, please. If you know something is a certain attribute is very important for you to see in a person, don't compromise on that before you let them close to you, okay? So always go for what you deserve, even if it's that job, that skill that you want to learn, whatever it is. Don't bring down your standards just because you want to conform. So for my highlighted areas, I'm going into this Peace Beauty Cosmetics powder. I reviewed it in my last makeup video. It was sent to me by Peace Beauty Cosmetics along with some other products. The sixth thing that I learned this year is that you should always push yourself. Take that leap, you know, step out of your comfort zone, push yourself. There are some things like I did some DIYs. I mean, I did this one and I did the other flower wall decor. I'll link it up. Usually I know that it's something that I can do, but it's just something that I'd rather pay someone to do because I'm not really someone that likes to start doing a lot of DIYs. But this year I pushed myself to do some of these things. You know, don't just relax in your comfort zone. I'm also that kind of person that somehow is scared of driving. I mean, I've never driven a car before. There was a time my dad was teaching us and all that, but we kind of didn't finish learning. Now I'm scared of driving, but I know that it's a fear that I have to conquer. I need to push myself beyond my limit. I'd rather be driven than to drive, you know, but I definitely have to overcome that in my career. There's some things that I've been scared to do, you know, that I'm always second guessing. I'm guilty of that, you guys. I'm human. I second guess myself a lot. Sometimes I just like to stick to what I know, but you never really achieve anything if you just sit at a spot, if you remain in your comfort zone. So I'm challenging myself, especially this 2021, and also I'm challenging you too that's watching this video now to step out of your comfort zone, because at the end of the day you'll be glad you did. Take that new job, relocate, like do something new. If you want to try skydiving, do it, but don't go and die, please. Things that you want to do in life, that you want to achieve, that you want to be like in your old age, these are the pivotal moments and memories that you can hold on to and be like, yes, I did that. If you have that, please do it. Don't hold yourself back, okay? This will be my first time trying this Maybelline Colossal Kajal. You guys, I want to do my blush right now, and I have a crazy idea. I want to use this particular shade as my highlighter. I hope I don't regret it. So this is from Juvia's Place. This is the Bella blush. The seventh lesson that I learned this year is that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay for you to feel sad. It's okay for you to need some time to recuperate. Take all the time you need, recharge, find yourself again, heal. You guys, I had to go through a lot of healing this year, and you know, when people tell you how are you doing, you say I'm okay by default, but deep down you're not okay. It's okay if you don't want to talk to people about it, but don't lie to yourself that you're okay when you're not, because the first step to finding a solution or to healing is to admit that there's something to even heal from in the first place, okay? So if you need to take that time off work, take that time to be alone, take that time to reflect on whatever is going on in your life, please do that. I did that a lot. There were times where I'd just be offline, you know. Sometimes I won't be offline, but for some reason I will just not respond to messages. Some people took it personal, I'm sorry, but it's okay for you not to be okay. I mean, you can't be 100 all the time. We are human beings, we have emotions, we have feelings, we have our downtimes, we have our highs and we have our lows. Just don't lie to yourself that you're okay. When you admit that you're not okay, you can take steps to making yourself feel happy. Now, it's okay to be down, but don't stay down. That's just basically what I'm saying. Do things to make yourself feel better. If you want to be around people and it will help you get your mind off things, please do that. If you want to be alone to reflect on things, please do that. If you need to talk to people, do that. If you're not the kind of person that wants to talk to people until you're done dealing with it, because sometimes I do that, you do that. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. Like, so now for the highlighter, just as I said, I'll be taking this one. So as I was saying, I have cried this year more than I have cried in my entire life. Like, if you were to add all the times I've cried in my entire existence, it's not even half of what I have cried this year. And guess what? It's therapeutic for me, because whenever I cry, I feel better. Maybe when I finish crying, I just finish crying and then I just see a movie and sleep off or something, and I wake up feeling better the other day. Some days crying doesn't cut it. Some days I just, put on music, dance. Some days I just take a stroll. Some days I just call a friend and gist and forget my sorrows or whatever. Okay, some people cook. Some people overeat. Please look for a healthy way to do it. If you overeat, make sure you work out. Some people work out when they are feeling a certain way. Whatever works for you, do you, boo, provided you come out feeling better. And believe me, guys, there's nothing in this life that you cannot get over. There's nothing you cannot get through, because I know everybody get their own. Everybody get where the thing they worry them. Whatever it is you're going through, there's nothing that you cannot get through. Hey guys, I'm actually mixing this a bit with this, so the glow, if you guys can see, there's a bit of a silver tint to the reddish highlight. I'm really liking this than the regular golden tone highlight that we always do, that we are all used to. Now how about that? Taking this Kiss Beauty green tea, blah 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 blah. I just bought it. No, I bought it a while ago actually. Okay, so I don't know what lipstick to do. What y'all think? Okay, so guys, I'm going to be lining my lips using the same pencil that I used for my brows. So for number 8, the 8th thing that I learned is cherish the little things. It's those little things. You guys realize the importance of being able to step out of your house without a nose mask until COVID, being able to breathe without any obstruction. Did you guys notice the importance of the freedom of movement until lockdown became an actual thing? There are so many things that we take for granted, you guys. Like, this year has made us realize that we have to cherish the little things. Cherish those little times you have with family and friends and loved ones. Cherish those opportunities. Cherish even the little money you're making in your business, even if it's not enough. There are some people that really don't have, So I'm going to be using the Ovada lipstick. This is the shade Posh Berry. You guys, I just want to brighten the lower part of the inner lower part of the lip just a little bit. So I'll be taking this brush. This is not the brush I usually use. That's the one my hand just randomly touched. I think I'll use this one. This is Adventure also. That girl was just making me buy Adventure. I don't know why, but I kind of like it. I've used it before. So this is Adventure, and this is the shade Nude. I like nudes that always have like a tint of pink to them. Just place it here. You guys know me, I love ombre lips. Just tap it in. Tap, tap, tap in. Nigga tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Okay, so you guys, I believe that I'm done. So let me round up with the last thing. The last lesson that I learned this year is that everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. No matter how independent you are, how strong you are, how put together you are, how ambitious you are, everybody needs somebody. Like, no man is an island. You need someone that can call you and ask you, how are you doing? How is your day? Did you have a good day? How was work? How is life? Are you fine? We always need it. We need it. Now, it doesn't have to be a significant other. It can be family, it can be friends. You need someone. You need to learn to let people in. You need to have a shoulder to lean on. You need to have someone that can call you back to order when you are messing up. You need people. Everybody needs somebody. When someone knows you and you feel like this person accepts me and this person will not judge me no matter whatever I've done that is so bad, they'll tell me the truth. You guys understand what I mean? Everybody needs somebody. So if you don't have someone in your life, if you're that kind of person that shuts everybody out, please change in 2021. You need somebody. Let people in, and also learn to be there for people, because you can't let someone in and not be there for them. It's always like symbiosis. It's always like 50-50. You wash my hand, I wash your hand. So you guys, this is the look. I think I really love this look. I hope you guys like it. So cheers to the new year, and I hope you guys are just watching this video. Please let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What lesson did you learn this year? Which of the things that I said resonates with you the most? Please share this video. There's a share button somewhere there. You can share it on Facebook, Twitter, wherever, so that I can get more views. You guys, my views have not really been very impressive. I've been very down and sad about that, and I really, because my subscribers are growing every day but my views are dropping. I know I've not been very consistent, because you guys, when I say I've been going through a lot, I have in my personal life. I'm just trying to get back to it right now, so I need you guys' support to help me get back up there. As much as my subscribers are increasing, I want my views to also increase. This is the only hustle that I have apart from makeup on clients, of which we know that because of what's going on in the world, pandemic, the lockdown, this and that, really makeup businesses, makeup jobs haven't been coming as much. But yeah, I'm still surviving. You guys, please help me. Share my videos, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys.